Denny and Kenny of the band Swirl 360 have a new album and video out, which is pretty amazing. But what's even more amazing is they're twins.
My dad was a retired officer in the Navy, and so we moved around a lot when we were younger, and then he retired in Jacksonville, Florida, and that's where we grew up.
Was it pretty rough, like being the new kid in school and having to meet new friends and everyone's, pretty much judging you and talking about you?
That's what's the cool thing about being twins is because you have someone your own age to, to associate with the whole time. So it's like it really didn't matter about moving out because we had each other.
Have you ever done a little flop date thing?
We never swapped dates, but one time I broke up with his girlfriend. We worked at the same place together, and he was leaving work. She called up there wondering where he was and thought I was him, and just started going at me on the phone. And I just said, you know what, I want you out of my life, and hung up.
Why did you do that?
Because she was mad. She was yelling at me. She thought I was him. So he was late.
What did you do?
I just got there, and she was just going crazy, and I'm like, well, what are you talking about?
You guys have any friends that you still keep in touch with?
One of the friends that we grew up with is a program director in San Diego. He had no idea that we got a record deal and put out a record. When we were younger, his whole goal was to be a DJ. I mean, that's all he wanted to do, and he got his thing. And Denny and I, we wanted to be musicians and have a record deal. So it's just really cool how we both ended up where we want to be.
Up with the guys from Swirl 360 during a recent rehearsal. Now they've realized their childhood dreams with their new album and video. I wanted to know what it was like for them getting there.
I saw your video, the song Hey Now Now. Cool video, really chilly video. And the whole time it's got this this huge wave in the background. How'd you guys shoot that?
The wave was added by computer. It's just it's old stock footage of famous 70s surfers.
Now when you guys shot that, what was the best part about that?
The coolest part was actually driving the Jeep around the desert.
What were your influences when you were younger?
I mean, my first record was the Beatles' greatest hits, 62 to 66. And his first record was Elton John's greatest hits, so that kind of sparked it from there.
Is your music more positive, or is it negative, or is it a little both, or what?
It's definitely positive. I mean, growing up, Kenny and I had a great childhood, and our parents were really supportive with us and everything. Just being fans of pop all around, it just kind of shows off in the music.
Who pushed you guys into music? Was it yourselves? Was it your family?
Kenny and I were always interested in music just because of the Beatles. We were fascinated by the way they played guitars and the clothes they wore and their songs. But I started playing guitar when I was in 3rd grade. I pretty much self-taught.
You guys just come home one day and say, Mom, I want a guitar. Or did your mom say, here's a guitar?
This is J.C. Penney's Christmas catalog. That one page with all the instruments, you're just cool.
Yeah.
That's, okay, he wants a guitar, I want the drums, that kind of thing. That's how it started off. Well, in high school, we put a band together and played our talent show. We won 1st place.
Wow.
And that kind of sparked it from there.
Did you guys maybe, looking for another band member?
Actually, now that you mentioned it.
I'll just hang on the back and dance.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I'll tear it up, man. I'm crazy. I'll do it, man. We could be like Swirl 360 and Maddie.